The Enigma of Sparta. In the ancient world, few names evoke such awe and fascination as that of Sparta, a city-state renowned for its military prowess, unyielding discipline, and unique societal structure. But beyond the image of the bronze-clad Spartan warrior, there lies a complex system of rigorous training, powerful women, and a government that shaped every aspect of life. In this video, we will uncover the secrets of Spartan training, explore the pivotal role of women in their society, and examine the government that orchestrated one of the most formidable military powers in history. Stay with me until the end, because what you're about to discover will change the way you see ancient Sparta forever. The Agoge, forging the perfect warrior. Let's begin with the cornerstone of Spartan life, the military training known as the Agoge. From the moment a Spartan boy turned 7, his life changed forever. He was taken from his family and placed into a state-run military training program that would dictate his entire existence. The Agoge was not just about learning to fight, it was about instilling unwavering loyalty to Sparta, cultivating physical endurance, and creating a sense of brotherhood among soldiers. Boys were subjected to relentless physical exercises, survival challenges, and brutal competitions. They learned to steal to survive, not out of dishonesty, but to sharpen their cunning and resourcefulness. Any sign of weakness was swiftly punished, ensuring that only the strongest and most resilient would advance to become Spartan warriors. Discipline and psychological conditioning. But the training did not stop at physical endurance. Spartans were taught to endure pain and deprivation without complaint. They practiced laconic speech, mastering the art of saying much with very few words, a skill that became a hallmark of Spartan culture. The most famous example of this is King Leonidas' reply at Thermopylae when told by the Persians to lay down their arms. "Come and take them." Such stoic restraint was cultivated from childhood through relentless psychological conditioning, ensuring that Spartans remained composed and fearless in the face of death. By the time they reached adulthood, Spartan men were not just soldiers, they were the embodiment of the Spartan ideal, disciplined, loyal, and utterly dedicated to their city-state. Spartan women, power beyond the battlefield. However, to truly understand Spartan society, we must also look beyond the battlefield to the role of women. Unlike many other Greek city-states where women lived secluded lives, Spartan women enjoyed an extraordinary level of freedom and respect. They were educated, they could own and inherit property, and they engaged in physical training much like the men. This was not merely for personal empowerment but served a vital state function to ensure the birth of strong, healthy children, particularly future warriors. Spartan women trained in running, wrestling, and even javelin throwing. The famous phrase, "come back with your shield or on it," is often attributed to Spartan mothers, highlighting their role in fostering a culture of bravery and sacrifice. The role of women in Spartan society. Moreover, Spartan women were seen as the moral backbone of society. They managed estates while men were away at war and were expected to maintain the household economy. Their autonomy was unparalleled in the Greek world, so much so that Aristotle himself criticized Sparta for the influence and power women held over economic affairs. This societal structure created a dual expectation. While men protected the state through warfare, women sustained it through management and the production of strong offspring. In this way, both genders contributed equally to the survival and success of Sparta, albeit through very different roles. The Spartan government, a mixed constitution. Now let us turn our attention to the unique political system that governed Sparta, the mixed constitution that combined elements of monarchy, oligarchy, and democracy. At the apex of Spartan government were the two kings, a diarchy that was virtually unheard of in the ancient world. These kings came from two distinct royal families, the Agiads and the Eurypontids, ensuring a balance of power. The kings were primarily military leaders, tasked with leading armies into battle and performing religious ceremonies. However, their power was checked by other branches of the government, preventing them from becoming tyrants. The Gerousia, Apella, and Ephyrae. Beneath the kings operated the Gerousia, or Council of Elders, comprised of 28 men over the age of 60, alongside the two kings. This council held significant authority, proposing laws and serving as the highest court in criminal cases. Then there was the Apella, the assembly of male Spartan citizens who voted on proposals presented by the Gerousia. Though the Apella had limited power compared to modern democratic institutions, it provided a forum for citizen participation and consent. Perhaps the most distinctive feature of the Spartan political system was the Ephorate, a group of 5 ephors elected annually by the citizens. The ephors wielded enormous influence, overseeing the education system, managing foreign policy, and even having the authority to indict and depose kings. This system of checks and balances was designed to maintain stability and prevent any one group or individual from dominating the state. Through this complex web of shared power, Sparta created a stable yet highly controlled society that prioritized military efficiency above all else. Mobilizing society for military supremacy. What made this system particularly effective was its ability to mobilize every aspect of Spartan life towards a singular goal, preserving the state's military supremacy. From the Agoge, which transformed boys into warriors, to the empowered women who maintained the home front, to the layered government that orchestrated every move with precision, Sparta was a society engineered for survival and dominance. The result was a polis that, despite its relatively small population, was capable of producing the most feared soldiers in the Greek world. The hoplites, renowned for their discipline and effectiveness in the phalanx formation. The dark side, the helot class and the krypteia. Yet it's important to recognize that this system came at a significant human cost. Spartan society was built upon the labor of the helots, an enslaved population that vastly outnumbered the Spartans themselves. These helots worked the land, producing food and goods, while Spartans focused exclusively on military training and governance. Fear of helot revolts was a constant in Spartan life, and it justified the militarization of their society. Periodic purges known as the krypteia were conducted, where young Spartans would kill potentially rebellious helots to instill terror and maintain control. This dark aspect of Spartan society reminds us that their strength and stability were built upon systemic oppression and relentless control. The legacy of Sparta. Strength and rigidity. Despite these grim realities, the legacy of Sparta continues to captivate the modern imagination. From the legendary stand of the 300 at Thermopylae to the enduring image of the Spartan warrior, their society offers timeless lessons on discipline, sacrifice, and the complexities of power. Yet it also serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of excessive militarization and social rigidity. The very factors that made Sparta strong also sowed the seeds of its decline. Over time, the rigid social structure could not adapt to changing economic and political circumstances, leading to its eventual eclipse by more flexible powers like Athens and later Macedon. The paradox of Sparta. In the end, Sparta remains one of history's most fascinating paradoxes, a society both revered and reviled, admired for its strength and criticized for its brutality. It was a world where boys became soldiers at 7, where women commanded respect and property, and where a government meticulously balanced monarchy, oligarchy, and democracy to maintain its dominance. The Spartan experiment in statecraft and social engineering has left an indelible mark on history, offering profound insights into the potential and the peril of constructing a society with a singular, uncompromising focus. If you found this exploration of Spartan training, society, and government as fascinating as I did, Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into history's most intriguing civilizations. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What aspect of Spartan society surprised you the most? And if you'd like to learn about another ancient culture, let me know which one you'd like us to cover next. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.